Have you ever seen mushrooms growing on someone's head? In Shanghai, these mushrooms don't just grow on people. They also come with a strange legend. The legend tells of an herbalist who dreamed that his wife was having an affair and that she and her lover were plotting to kill him. When the herbalist woke up in shock, he looked back and saw that the tree he was leaning on had suddenly sprouted a large patch of mushrooms. Later, someone brought these mushrooms into the city, naming them nightmare mushrooms, reserved exclusively for the wealthy and powerful. But soon after, strange events began. Everyone who had eaten the nightmare mushrooms disappeared. A detective, accompanied by a young constable, investigated the case. Following the clues, they arrived at the Jun family estate. However, the detective, groggy from insomnia, accidentally fell into the water. After the constable rescued him, Madame Jun stepped forward, saying the case had serious consequences, and even her husband, Mr. Jun, had been missing for days. At the same time, the apothecary was in chaos. Wealthy officials had come, demanding to know why the nightmare mushrooms were out of stock. As the seller, Madame Jun remained silent. Soon, the clues led them to a club called Swallow's Nest. The detective cautiously turned a statue mechanism under the stage and unexpectedly discovered a hidden door to the basement. They descended a spiral staircase, and at the bottom, they found many iron cages, all holding the missing people. Only then did they realize that the nightmare mushrooms grew on top of people's nightmares. At that moment, a man entered through the doorway. The constable struggled with him, and the detective quickly fired his gun, but the one who fell was the young constable. Immediately after, the detective fired again, but this time, he was the only one to emerge from the club. The detective returned to the Jun family backyard, but in a daze, he saw a corpse floating up in the pond. The face was identical to his own, and mushrooms grew out of the cracks in its skull. He watched as Madame Jun cut the nightmare mushrooms with a knife, while his own face showed the same wounds. A sudden, intense headache struck. When the detective looked up again, mushrooms had started growing on his own head.